Greetings, gamers, and welcome to another live stream. This week is the popular vote that we did on the community tab on the channel, and the victorious choice is Gunstar Heroes. Yep, that one came in pretty much at a landslide here. We had Golden Axe 3 at 10% on the votes. We had Shadow Dancer at 20%, that's second place. Nobody wanted to see Sonic Spinball. I kind of put that up there almost as a joke, and again, I'm glad nobody ran with it. So, 0 on Sonic Spinball, which I can understand. Gunstar Heroes at the tremendous winning 60% vote, and then we had Vector Man with a 10%. So, you guys want Gunstar Heroes? That's where we are at, and that's what we're going to be playing. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. Tonight, I'm going to be jumping into it. Really, the last time I really played Gunstar Heroes, it's quite some while. I almost want to say we're talking back to the time that I think me and Eric even played a game night of it. It was an interesting racket back then, and we kind of jumped at it fresh, took a good look at it, and it was a really good game, but I noticed it was a pretty challenging game. It was a game that you needed to kind of familiarize yourself with before you could get into it, and make sure that, you know, you kind of have tricks in place. So I did look into it, and I have my own tactics to try tonight, and hopefully we'll be successful with them here. But now I'm just kind of waiting for the stream to pick up a bit, making sure that we hit the good status point, which we're hitting here. So before we dive right in. Okay, that's starting to look a little bit healthier on the status stream here for you. There we go, we'll do that. And I can see myself there. Alright, finally. Looking like a good healthy status, and we can get rolling. And Kula D is here, so the party can finally begin. What's going on, Kula D? And let the times begin. So, the real question is, as you guys jump on, if you can think of it. I'm doing good, buddy. How are you doing? I was going to ask, let me know what game you voted for. If you were one of the Gunstar Hero fans that made tonight a reality, or did you pick one of the other ones that you may be a little bit disappointed with. So let me know either way. And unfortunately, which I can see now, which I'm glad I have the laptop as a plan B here, I'll be looking at for the chat. Because once again, this fantastic chat that Sony's supposed to be streaming on the PS4 is not working. Not working at all. And you know what? I'm kind of at a loss with it. I've reset the licenses, like I've read online to do, so then it should connect with the YouTube chat, because it's so much easier for me if I could just read it on the screen here than keep looking back and forth, but I digress. And I also completely disconnected all my social media accounts from my PS4, and then reconnected them, and then re-authenticated them, thinking maybe that would be a fix. And from what I can see, because the chat's coming in here, that wasn't the solution, so I digress. So just so you guys know, I will be probably pausing and try my best to juggle the chat as best I can here with you. So without further ado, let's jump in. And Kula D voted for Gunstar Heroes, so he's going to be happy tonight. Let's let the fun begin here, gentlemen. Let's grab some water, and yeah, I'm not going to be doing the CRT mode, I'll tell you that much. Full screen or nothing for me. Fantastic. I never really paid attention to the whole plot of this game. It's an interesting, Contra competitor. I mean, the Treasure team that really put themselves together to go up against Konami just did a hell of a job with building a game like this. It was pretty, interesting how well they put together a game like this. Man, this game's coming in super loud on my headset. There we go. I mean, I want to hear the game, but I want to be able to think, too. So, we'll let this play in. Yeah, I have played Smash Ultimate. It's a pretty, It's a pretty good game. I think it's kind of interesting, the campaign mode that they got in that. I haven't completed the campaign mode because I gotta say, the Smash games are good, but they feel more like a game to enjoy, you know, multiplayer. It's kind of limiting playing them single player, in my opinion. Now, I will say in Gunstar Heroes, I have no shame. We're doing easy tonight, because this game is quite the challenge for probably somebody that's even skilled in it. So we'll easy it up because I don't have a second player to help share the burden with me, so to speak. But I will say, tonight I am doing the recommended route of well, at least my recommended route. Here, let me double check that. Of actually using the fantastic PS4 mini controller. Like I said, it's a nice wired controller, but for these games you cannot go wrong with the D-pad on here. The D-pad, as I said before, on a regular PS4 controller just kills my thumbs on these old school games. So that is a big benefit. But I'd never recommend this controller for regular PS games because the actual thumbsticks are real chintzy and slippery. Now here's the interesting part, 3-shot and 6-shot. What do you guys normally use when you play these games? I think Contra, where I'm actually able to move and shoot, so I leave it on 3-shot for myself. So, now for weapon, I'm all about giving the most damage the most, and from what I understand, the fire is the best for that. So you can't go wrong there. Ah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it was kind of frustrating how you got to open up all the characters in Smash. So your go-to is Captain Falcon, and he's not a bad character. And we got a little bit of a Mega Man effect here that we can easily pick which level we want to start with. There we go. Now I can actually see everything on there. Yeah, I'll just probably go in the normal order. I'm guessing this is normal order. Alright, let's dive into the fun. I really like this weapon just because it's no messing around, it's just here to pretty much light everything up. As I said, I'm pretty sure it's the strongest you're going to get for a weapon is the fire, and now that I picked that up, it went away. So I'll put the fire back on. Because the ideal thing to have, for me, in my opinion, is having 2 fire, because that gives it the maximum range and power when you have 2 icons of the same thing. Alright. Nice. I'm loving all the jump and stuff. One gripe about this game I will say is that you actually have to hit a button to pick up health, and that's just annoying as heck to me. I gotta take on this asparagus. Alright, Eric is alive and he is here. Good times. How's it going, buddy? I'm sure this game brings back some fond game night memories of us not getting too far in it. I recall it pretty much teaching us a lesson, but that was the first run for us. You know, I never even looked into the Sega Genesis collection on the PS4 if it supports play over the network or not. Like if you could actually hop in through the PSN network and then be the second player. That would have been a good idea if I thought about it. But that's a lot of setup involved. Yeah, we're a little behind on the game nights. Well, it doesn't mean we can't have hopefully a future of, instead of the old-fashioned game nights, we could do some live stream setups with me and Eric, get a chance to put some work into it. And oh yeah, Bravo Man, good old set of boxes. Yeah, I can't remember what the name was even called of the game, but I sent you, Eric, that with that required co-op game. I just remember seeing a quick review on it and then reading about it on IGN. And I think it's an Xbox exclusive, so we'd have to Twitch it, but regardless, I'm still down with trying that one of these days. I don't own it yet, but I don't think it's a very pricey game. But but we gotta definitely put that on our bucket list. From what I understand, it's basically a Shawshank Redemption video game, where we just worry about breaking out somehow. You know, this is where it'd be an advantage if you actually had the fixed shot. I noticed that they kind of strategize things to have an advantage if you pick certain routes. I don't even see what's the point of killing this stuff other than lighting that up. And can't forget that I can dodge and jump. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, see? This is where we left off on the game night, I believe. It was James Woods and Cartman we were fighting. Can't get enough of them. I think we're set right here with the fire blast, though. Yep, that makes it a lot easier. Done and done. Well, that was pretty painless, but I'm sure there's a lot more pain down the road with this game. So the real question is, what has Eric been playing lately? I haven't really been paying attention to your feeds. I've been doing a lot of Spider-Man myself. That game is a real good comfort food game. I finally found it for dirt cheap, brand new on eBay for 36 bucks it was listed, because I was not going to pay the top dollar. I knew that game would eventually go down in price. But I can't recommend it enough once I started playing it. I'm a sucker for the exclusive games for console, that's for sure. I mean, it's so rare to even find exclusives on consoles besides Nintendo, because Nintendo's the king of exclusives. Their IP is what keeps them alive. How realistic is this situation? Now, if anybody has any tips or tricks or knowledge of this game, feel free to share it. I don't care about spoilers or anything. Anything that'd make things easier for me, spit it out there. Because I'm just going off what I know, and what I know is I pretty much use this fire cannon and pray that this is going to be my go-to solution for everything in this game. Yeah, my timing's a little off here. Man. Yeah, this ain't working out too hot this way. Hello. It's always moments like this that it's, am I supposed to do kill these things? I guess that's what I'm supposed to kill. I wonder if that just can keep continuing because I didn't take that train out in time. Yeah. Well, there's some health that I couldn't grab in time. More than that, grab the health, can't just run into it. That's probably my major gripe with this game so far, having to actually hit a button to pick up health. That's kind of a gimme on any game. I can't think of any other game out there where you actually have to pick up the health. Oh man, that'd be tyrant. You know what? We're gonna try to rewind and pick that up. The heck with it. I forgot it. We have this advantage today, guys. We have this advantage. So now let's see how far we can rewind back to when I missed picking up that health. That's how I know we'll have a good good stream with this advantage. I didn't see the thing yet. Did it come with, there it is. Let's see here. We'll go straight for it. And look at that. I still missed it hitting it in time. Okay. That's a jump, so I can't even pick up that health in time. Look at this. Okay. All the way far enough back there. Finally. That many tries to pick up health, guys. So if this was a live game, that health would have never been picked up. What a nightmare. You're almost going to lose a whole bunch of health trying to pick up the health. I mean, there's games where you pick up health, like Streets of Rage or Final Fight and stuff, where it's strategic when you want to pick up the health, and that makes sense. But a game like this doesn't make any sense to me. A run and gun, you want the health no matter what, just to pick it up. I don't know why you'd want to be in a predicament of, oh, I'll wait and pick it up later. Okay. Oh man, we're not doing good at all of that. I got picked a lot of hits from that one. There we go. Let's try that one more time. Okay, I need to really get out of the way of that. Ah. Yeah, Red Dead 2 is, that's a really popular one. Everybody's living in that game. And I get it. You know what, the funniest thing, though, about Red Dead is that is, God bless it. I still am working on the original one on the Xbox 360, and it just could not carry my attention that well. I mean, I'd do a couple missions, and I'd literally just get kind of bored with it, and I couldn't tell you why. But it just couldn't keep my attention. I don't know if it's the story or what. But, I really struggled to go through that one. So I figure Red Dead 2 I might jump on once that one starts hitting the bargain bin days. That's definitely on my list. And God of War, that's another one I was waiting for the price to go down on. That one will be, that'll actually be my first God of War that I actually, let's miss the health again, shall we? There we go. I know. It is blasphemy for Red Dead. A lot of people get angry about that. This running robot's got places to go. Well, since you're playing Red Dead 2, I don't know how far you are. How much better would you say it is than Red Dead 1? Because maybe it'll just be one of those games that I didn't care for the original, but I fall in love with the sequel, because that does happen that time. I mean, a series that comes to mind that took a couple games to get really good was Grand Theft Auto. I never got into Grand Theft Auto until Grand Theft Auto 3, like I think a lot of people did. I mean, how many people really love Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2? Have those aged that well? From what I understand, they haven't. I think I've played them maybe a little bit, and from what I played, I just wanted to go back to Grand Theft Auto 3 at the time. So that might just be the case for me in that one. How much more has this bozo got? That's the thing about Treasure. They really like their boss rushes. They just want to keep challenging you all day. Oh, that's cute. That's real cute. That's real cute. Try to avoid that nonsense. Let's mulligan that. And that's when he starts shooting. Okay. Get out of his way. But there's no way out of it once he starts hitting it. You dumb robot thing that's... I don't even know what the hell to call this thing. Nice. Alright. Ugh. Oh my gosh, how much more is there to this yo-yo? Hello. Yeah, this is definitely a game that would shine with two players. Because, one guy could be focusing a lot of firepower on the boss while the other guy's dodging shots and stuff. Because this guy's just not going down fast enough. Uh-oh. Whoops, I guess I should have probably got out of the way of that. Let's see. There we go. That's why I like the flame blast. It's gotta be fast enough to kill. Ugh. Dang. Ah, that's good to know. I didn't know that was a prequel. That's cool to know. Thanks. Okay, if there's a prequel, then that's kind of like how God of War people were introducing to me. They're like, ah, don't worry about it. You can jump into the modern God of War and be fine because of that stuff. Alright, everybody votes on this action-packed fun here. This is a pretty slow start for this one. Okay. A lot of jumping. I don't think this game had any sequels to it that I know of. I do want to say this game did have, what was it? It had a, this game did have a, I don't know if it's a sequel or a remake or something. There is one on the Game Boy Advance, I know. And I think that'd just be pretty crazy to play on a Game Boy Advance, a game like this action-packed level. So, I don't know. Yeah. I'm also noticing that they're not very generous with giving you the power-ups that you would want or need. Wow. What's this stuff? Okay, pick it up. Gotta go for that hassle. Okay. Oops. Okay. Be nice if we could actually pick up what I want here. There we go. Now I might actually be able to do some damage, because this is what I was talking about. It's like, where the heck could I get my double flame power-up? That's where I can get it. Now I might be able to do some damage. This is about the best you can get for damaging power, I believe. The weather for me has been, we got hit pretty hard with that polar vortex, to say the least. Whatever that polar vortex thing was all about. It's passed, but we literally had like trains shut down, businesses, everything, the whole 9 yards. It was horrendous. But after that vortex passed, it's been pretty dry, cold. Nothing, not very snowy. Even though we did get a little bit of snow today, I noticed. That was interesting. Okay, M. Bison here needs to start doing something. Yeah, you're nothing once I got my gun powered up. Done and done. This guy really likes his flex. Whoops. Might want to stay on top of the flame here is the problem. I don't want this guy getting too close to me is the problem. Health's getting a little low. Getting a little low. Getting a little low. Oh, come on. Look at that, his health was right there too. I should have, I gotta get on the other side in time, I think. Oops, I should probably be sliding it. No, that didn't work out too well. Hey, he's got you really crowded on this one when you're trying to do that stuff. Look at how crowded he gets you. And I'm seeing this pattern there. There we go. Yeah, I love how they're pushing you off the screen this time, so. He's got an elbow drop from hell with that helicopter move. Yeah, I gotta get away from this dude, man. He just crowds it too much. Finally. I'll take it. Had to kind of win through that one. Ah, you have a negative 30 wind chill. Yeah, we actually had close to, I think it was negative 50 in Chicago. That was insane. Going outside, you're instantly just crystallized. You can almost have trouble breathing because it's so dang cold. That's one of those days I should have did a video where you actually throw the water up in the air and then it instantly evaporates or freezes or whatever. Well, there's only one stage left. We're rocking and rolling here, guys. Let's see what's on this one. Alright. I gotta say, in this game I don't, I always forget to do the moves that you can do a lot, because you're so focused on the running and gunning, but this guy's got a melee moves, and can jump and do like this, leap move, and all this other stuff, and a slide kick and whatnot. I'm a big fan of this gun. This is just where it's at for cleaning house, I think. I mean, it gives you a shorter range, because that's like your penalty for the more power, but once you got two of these, I think the range is pretty decent. You can compensate for that little less range. There we go. Oh, this level. I remember this level from hell where you gotta play this. Let's throw a dice cube in there. Yeah, we could throw better than that. I don't want to fight. Let's look at what's on that cube thing. One is, take an item. Yeah, let's try to throw a 2 here, shall we? There we go. That's a better... the rewind makes this part of the game much more tolerable than the real deal. I'd rather just collect items. So... You know what's interesting? There you go, I got some health, but they don't give you the fire. It's like, I think the game knows the fire is the best item, because they don't even give it to you as an option. Even when you won that opportunity, that's nuts. Alright. Looks like we're not going to be able to avoid fighting on the next one, just because it's such a long way to go. So let's, yeah, at least throw the 3 as high as you can go. Oh, you just tried the -9, didn't work out for you throwing water, huh? I think it's got to be like in the real high negative double digits. What the heck is this? I'm taking on some micro-Martian? He's teaching me a lesson. There we go. I have a flame bath here. Let's just cook Jiminy Cricket here. There we go. That's the way you handle him. Nice. Yeah, that's what it was. Wind chill for the negative. That's what I meant to say. We were like negative 20-something, but the wind chill was that high. Yeah, that was not a day I wanted to be outside. I'll tell you that much. Not a day at all. I don't even know how nature survives living in that kind of weather. Uh-oh. Gotta get this all about. after I get squished, let's try to not get squished. That's where I got squished though. Here, give me my chunk of health back. You guys trying to just take out a smiley ball? Great. Done and done. Loving the mulligan ability. Yeah, but yeah, you won't be disappointed with that Spider-Man game there, Eric, because the thing that I find really interesting about the Spider-Man game is that it continues the story like, you know, Peter Parker's out of college and stuff. It's not the same old stuff where you're establishing the typical Spider-Man story over and over. It's got a whole different perspective on it. So that at least gives the main campaign, I say, worthwhile sustenance to pay attention to. You know, I'm not a big guy for stories in games, and the story's at least pretty decent, even for my standards on that one. The fighting in Spider-Man reminds me a lot of, you know, the Batman Arkham Knight games. Reminds me a lot of those. You got certain types of enemies that you gotta use certain types of powers on. You know, you got like bigger enemies, so you gotta do these certain types of moves, or you gotta web them a certain way. And at first it seems overwhelming how to control Spider-Man, but after a good solid hour of fighting with him, it becomes second nature. But I would say Batman was probably a lot easier to Hey, what's up, Ryu? Glad to see you stopping in, my friend. Yeah, what do you mean interesting? What game did you vote for, Ryu? Because Cool D voted this one, and you know how it works when Cool D votes for something. Everybody's following his trend here. I would think Eric voted for Gunstar Heroes, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't even ask, why the hell did you vote for this one? Just because you know it'd be a pain in my ass to play? I'm not even good at this game at all. But I wasn't too worried about it because I knew I'd be playing it on this setup with the rewind, but even with rewind, this is a challenging game. Okay. I like how it gives you a heads up on what to anticipate the enemy's going to be doing. Okay. I like how he's got a dice cube for a weapon. Am I supposed to be using that on him? Because I'd rather just flame blast him and call it a day. Yeah, I don't think he's going to survive my flame blast that well. There you go, do that. Oops, get out of that thing, man. And the survey says. Never pay attention. Done and done. Gotta love that weapon. Yeah, especially for this level, Ryu, it does need the rewind button for that whole game board. That whole game board nonsense. Because you could keep throwing in... Come on, give me what the heck I earned here. Okay, this guy's got to be cute about it. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, well, ain't too bad. We got those things, but it looks like Doc Brown here got tied up while we were gone. The Empire, apparently Darth Vader is against us. And somebody named Yellow was stolen. Wasn't really paying attention to who the hell Yellow was, but I'm assuming that's an important character that we want to save. Alright, no time. Yeah, the thing I can't tell in this game is if you just want to keep running, or have to make sure that you take the enemies out because they'll just keep falling up if you don't take them out. It's kind of hard to tell because it seems like you can almost run through parts of the level and be alright, you know? Like, get me to the end of it, and I'll just worry about all the bad guys that carry forward to it. We'll say at least they're giving some health in this level. That's a good and bad thing. That's a good thing that they're giving it, but it's a bad thing because I'm assuming they're giving it for a reason. I'm going to find out the hard way soon. Ah. And these guys like getting up in your grill. Now I will say, where you're forced to pick up something, that's good for the gun power-ups, so I guess that might be the advantage of why they set up the game that way, because picking up the health power-ups is pretty damn annoying, but once you got a gun the way you want it, you don't have to worry about, like in Contra, you accidentally pick up a gun that you didn't want, you know? That's interesting, I got my health over 200. Makes me wonder what's the limit. Can you actually get your health up to 1,000 like the boss has got and stuff? I wonder what is the health limit on this one. Well, we might find it if they keep working over health power-ups like they've been. I'll take it. I can definitely see the appreciation of the design for 2 players on this one. It's not bad 1 player, but man, it seems a little overcrowded a bit to me playing this single player. So for next weekend, I was thinking, I don't know if we'll do the retro, because I do like this retro stuff having the rewind button. It's kind of some good insurance. But I was actually toying with the idea of possibly streaming some VR. And the only downside to streaming VR is it's kind of hard to chat with you guys, because when you do chat with me on VR, I only have, you know, like 5 seconds per chat message on my screen on my headset to read it. So it's hard for me to keep up on the comments that well in VR. If they go fast, I'm doing something pretty intense on the headset, but it is still fun to do. It gives me an excuse to do the VR, because as much as I like the VR on the PlayStation, it's still kind of a cumbersome setup. You gotta kind of like be in the mood. The best way to describe the VR is like the old days when you had the power pad for the Nintendo. You gotta dig out the power pad, you gotta lay it out, you gotta run the cords so then you're not tripping over them, and get everything, you know, kind of set up into a functional space. And you know, granted, if I had multiple PS4s, and hopefully I will one day, I would definitely dedicate one strictly just for VR and just have it always set up on it, because it's just way too crowded having my main PS4 with the VR headset hooked up to it, because it uses up so many ports. And the worst part is, I got a PS4 Slim, which is pretty much the cheapest model you can have for PS4. The main reason I didn't mind it is because I got it for a song. It was some kind of deal, the Uncharted package deal. And at the time I didn't have a 4K screen, so I didn't care. The main reason between the Pro and the other models is 4K. And the Pro's not even true 4K. Actually, I forgot to ask, Eric, do you have a PS4 Pro, or do you have a regular PS4? Because I didn't, I forgot to ask you when you picked up which model you ended up doing. But the Pro is, I mean, everybody says that's the way to go. It's funny, because I see the Pro versus the Xbox One X, and it makes it look pretty craptacular in the 4K world. And, I mean, I've read, supposedly, there's an improvement on the VR experience slightly with the Pro over the other models, but I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. Alright, M. Bison and his jetpack, I've about had my fill here. There we go. No time for you. Still not done? Oh, crud. He's got his own blasting fire gun. How nice is that? He's definitely gotten lazier over the years of Street Fighter, using a gun instead of martial arts. Ah, crud. Like, how close are you going to be so that you dodge firing at this guy? Alright, somebody's health's going to have to give. It's going to be mine or his at this rate. I should be able to make it. Done and done. Or not. He still doesn't die. After all that health? Well, stage cleared at least. Yeah, that is another disadvantage. VR does make me a little wonky. But I would say with VR, it really depends on what game you're playing for how dizzy or sick you would get. I really don't, I gotta say, games where you're pretty much stationary, sitting, and you're manipulating the environment around you, like that, like the job simulator games and stuff like that, I never got really disoriented or sick playing those. But if you're playing a game like, one that's really rough is Skyrim. You play Skyrim with VR because you like hop around for how you move, and you can get disoriented really quick in that. And Doom VR I need to really get back into. I did put a dent in it, but I didn't get it fully done. That one wasn't so bad. That one, I noticed I had to tweak the settings. But it's all about how you set up, how you play the game, or how sick you'll get in VR, in my opinion. Oh, man. Yeah, they wanted to throw in some variety, so they put in a killer shooter level. Great. And, shooters, I would say I'm average at best at shooters, but, this isn't a normal type of shooter. This is, I don't know what to describe this as, but this is not, especially the type of gun you got and stuff. This isn't like playing Life Force. Yeah, it's got a pretty slow, like, movement time, too. Yeah, like an R-type kind of speed. When you get to, like, the shooter games, as funny as it sounds, usually the faster the better for me, the faster I can move. But, oh, I can't do this move that makes it fast. There we go. I gotta jet around. But yeah, the slow and strategic shooters, I don't play that well with. I'm better at, like, say, a gun knack or something, or a compile shooter where stuff's just flying at you and going nuts, you know? Yeah, this one you can have it stuck in any direction you want to shoot. For me, I would think just having it shoot right in front of you is the best way to do it. Well, let's try not to hit a meteorite. There we go. can't blow them up, you can just kind of push them away, it looks like. Yeah. Lovely. Well, I will say at least they're handing out firepower. Thanks. This is what's weird. You gotta keep switching, but you gotta stop shooting to switch which direction you want to shoot. So that feels real wonky to me. I'm used to just kind of moving and keeping it always shooting in one direction when it comes to shooter games. Oof, got nailed right from behind. There we go. Thanks. I will say it's a pretty small hitbox they give you on this one, at least. But still ain't helping me for how I'm playing. Dang, man. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah. Hellfire's the way to go, Ryu. So what's been your big focus, Ryu? Actually, I wanted to ask everybody's opinion on, didn't the Kingdom Knights game start coming out? Is anybody a fan of that series? Offhand? I've always had mixed feelings about it, thinking about ever starting it, because, for one, I'm not a big lengthy RPG player. Especially, well, I take that back. I'm not a big RPG player for RPGs that I didn't grow up with. You know, I don't like jumping into another series, because I just ain't got the time for it. So, I figure keeping up with series that I already am familiar with is enough of a challenge. So I'm always leery of getting into another. But everybody says so many things about that Kingdom Hearts series. It'd be kind of interesting, I guess, you know, being able to fight stuff with Donald Duck. It's Donald Duck and Disney and Final Fantasy Worlds collide or something, from what I understand. How are we gonna fight this thing? I guess this is probably a better way to do it. Come on. Take him out. Finally. Tales of Vesperia. Okay, well that one is out of my knowledge base for you. You and Izzy keep up in a whole nother world that I can only dream to keep up with one day. It kind of sounds familiar, but it's not, that's not clicking when you mention it. But for me, the only RPGs that I really kind of keep up with were, I mean, and when I say RPGs, I mean turn-based is what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not talking about action ones like Zelda and stuff like that. Those I obviously don't play. But turn-based ones, the only ones I really tried to keep up with, I'm saying loosely, is pretty much Dragon Quest. Because I beat all the Dragon Warriors on the NES. And, yeah, I guess I'm not really keeping up with that one. That's all I did. I never got to take on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think we're up to what, 10 or 11? I really did enjoy Dragon Quest Builders, though, for as much as I could play it. Great, I gotta fight this thing? Can I already fight this thing before? Great. I don't even know what the hell that is. There we go. Each of a lesson, and I tried. Good. Getting there. Nice. Whew. Yeah, that's kind of a wonky feeling, shooter level. Oh, come on, man. That's not over yet? Wow. You go through all that, you're still getting punished here. How about that slide kick? There we go. Alright, well, Izzy is here, so he can share some of his wisdom. As I said, Izzy and Ryu earlier, I don't think you're on the screen yet. If you have any tips or tricks for any of these levels, please do share. You're not going to hurt my feelings with spoilers on this one. I mean, I'm just crossing my fingers that being able to rewind is going to be good enough to see this game to an end for me. Yeah. Good stuck in that. Thanks. Alright. That's some really cool effects though. Treasure did some impressive stuff on this level. That whole 3D effect and that checkerboard. It's like 3D World Runner and Space Harrier merged on the screen here. Okay, well, let's take on this blue caterpillar thing. As I said, my game plan pretty much for this is just to stick with this pretty heavy-duty gun and hope this will get me through the whole way. Alright. Bosses that never end. Uh-oh. It's Vector Man. Vector Man's this. And here's the million-dollar question, Ryu and Izzy, what games did you guys vote for? Because Kula D and Eric, they already said they voted for Gunstar Heroes. Did you guys vote for Gunstar Heroes? I just want to know who to thank for all this fun. I really like the idea of actually doing the both. I mean, obviously, some weeks I'll just pick something randomly because I'll be in the mood for something, I'm sure. But both's kind of fun because it gives me something to anticipate, and you know, it's pretty random. It's like, well, I give it pretty much till the day before, so that I make sure I got everything in order to play whatever I'm trying to play. Whoops. Vector Man got a good whack in there. I gotta dodge it. Alright. No time for you, Vector Man. Okay, I went the wrong direction. Slide the other way. There we go. Turn you into balls 3D, Vector Man. That's the goal. Dang it. Gotta dodge that jump. There we go. Hopefully that's the last piece of the puzzle, because I ain't got much health to take on another boss variant. There we go. Woo. Stuff is nuts. Oh, great. Well, thanks for not voting. Oh, that's why you guys got Gunstar Heroes. You didn't get voted. You guys are killing me. I'm surprised I didn't get votes from you guys, because I got a good chunk of votes. I could have sworn you guys would have been the ones to put them on there. Oh, that's fine. As long as I had votes steering me, we're good. Let me guess, this is another boss rush, because that's just how this game rolls. I never get enough boss rushes. Okay, we can never get enough Cartman and James Woods here. They're just hell-bent on taking me out. Yikes. No time for you. Done and done. Oh crud, what the heck was that? Just some ghostly white ball. It takes like 20 hit points off you. Okay. Alright, let's see, get me on that one. I guess I should have probably made that jump. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, I thought it would have hurt my health if I did. Great. What's the next punishment? Alright, well, Cartman and his gate are going to town on me now. Thanks. Get this thing out of here. Bubble? Nothing's more lethal than Bubble. Yeah, how do you like them apples? I can't go wrong with some good firepower. Literally. Done and done. Now who am I going to have to deal with? This yo-yo. This guy that reminds me of Sergeant Slaughter from WWF. Yikes. Keep your distance from old Sarge. Dang. Oh, I took his elbow drop. See if I get him stuck. Oh, that ain't working out too well. Oh. He's bringing in all the shots. Alright. Okay, I gotta really get away from this guy. That don't help on that hitting at the right angle there. And that might be able to do the trick. Might. Finally. Yeah, he took a chunk of health, that one. Gonna need some health boost at that. Holy hell. I cannot believe Applesauce is here. And TV is here, my goodness. I gotta get the guy's autograph. This guy's been so busy. Thank God. What's going on, buddies? You guys are coming in for the real finale of the fun of Gunstar Heroes Punishment. Now, the real question is, did any of you guys vote for any of these games? Because I think it's hilarious that all these people that voted for this game ain't even here to watch it. I guess they just wanted to see it post on the channel sooner or later. They got what they wanted, but whatever. I think I'd have to say, what, out of the whole list, this was probably the hardest game on my list, so I thought that people were like, let's just vote for the hardest game for them. That's what I think the logic would be, because I think on my list, the hardest game would be this, and probably the worst game to play would be Sonic Spinball, and nobody was that mean. Nobody voted for Sonic Spinball. Nobody wanted the old spinball action. Okay, how am I supposed to avoid this? Okay, this guy's got a beam that just don't stop. Great. Okay, well, that just took out a chunk of health. Go from there. Ugh, still more. The fun does not end, does it? Interesting. What's this guy's deal? Whatever it is. Well, so far, this gun seems to be the solution for this guy. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if he's glitched out or what, but just hold the button and enjoy some more water. I think I deserve a boss like this after all the bosses I had to fight in this game. Treasure in their damn boss rushes. Done and done. Well, that one wasn't so bad. I'm sure I'm going to pay for it with the next boss. Captain Commando over here. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm with you, TV. There's been about 15 final battles. And that was before you showed up. That's the madness of it all. It's like, come on, man. Give it a rest. Oh, that's interesting. So, apparently, special icons we were collecting all turn into something evil. We gotta take it out. Oh crap, it's a popped up RoboCop. Or more like Van from Street Fighter with a new hairstyle. Does this guy take damage? Or does he just sit there and dip and bop? Okay. I don't get it. What's hurting him? I gotta flail this at him to hurt him? Okay. Yeah, weird. I gotta like flail it. And that's the only way we're kind of lowering the health, I guess. I'm really confused. Oh, gotta stay the hell away from this guy. Oh, this is gonna be like Ninja Gaiden, the boss where you gotta jump off the walls when he corners you. Or not. He's just gonna go in the center and make things real difficult. Let's hope this blast is strong enough. There. Well, heck, you should have stood in the middle sooner. Okay, final stage clear? Is that really final? Is after all the final... Oh, that might have been my problem. Shoot the gems, my bad. I guess I figured that out the hard way. Well, now I know I still pulled it off at least. Now, is there another final battle after this? Or is this actually an ending? Did we get somewhere? Wow. Whew. Okay. Well, you know what? I will recommend this game as long as you have a rewind button. Or, you know what, I'd say as far as having a second player. Because, yeah, this is not a game I'd want to sit there and memorize and have down cold single player. It's good, and the graphics are cool and everything, but, it's lacking a Contra charm. Like me, I wouldn't mind going for a Contra single player as much as this game feels like you really need a player 2 with you. Maybe that's just my take on it. But like I was saying, guys, if you're ever going to play games like this, I can't get over it. How much of a world of a difference PS4 mini controller works. I mean, wired, ain't got to worry about batteries. It's kind of got a decent length cord. I'd say at least 10-12 feet. But the D-pad on here, my thumb is perfect. So from now on, I'll be playing all my Mega Mans, everything 2D wise using this mini pad, which is kind of funny because it's intended, I think, for like junior level gamers or kids, because I don't know, it's smaller or something, but it's got more of a Nintendo D-pad feel, which is way better than the PS4's typical controller for these types of games. But the analog sticks are, they're nothing I'd ever use on this. Super cheap plastic and yeah, very slippery. But yeah, that was Gunstar Heroes. The public asked for it, and then they got it. Yeah, this mini pad's pretty neat. Don't pay the overprice on GameStop. It's, I mean, I don't know how much you can even show in that video there. I got my typical PS4 controllers about this size, and this is, you know, it's kind of shrunk, but it's all together like you would a normal D-pad feel. And all the buttons are there, surprisingly. They jammed them all on there, but they're really close on top. And I can see people having mistakes if you're playing normal PS4 games with it, but games that you're just using a D-pad, like Sonic, like this would be perfect for Sonic Mania. I would definitely use this one. Yeah, GameStop is still alive, I think, but no, I've seen these in like bargain bins because they're not that popular for about $15–20 in like Target and Best Buy and stuff like that. So, or even online, I think you can pick them up pretty cheap too. But me, I found mine in a bin, and it was marked down to $15, and I said, hey, $15 for a controller that works on a PS4 is pretty cost-effective in this day and age. But, yeah, that was pretty fun. You know, I'm surprised that we're able to actually beat this game as fast as we did. I was not anticipating this in that quick of an hour. So you know what I'm going to do for a bonus for you guys? On the voting poll. Alright, thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. On the voting poll, we had a second vote. The second winner was actually Shadow Dancer. And you know what? Why not? Let's see where the fun can continue here with some Shadow Dancer. That is a game that I've played a little bit in the past, but I do know it's not a long game. And you know what? It wouldn't really have been probably that suitable of a dedicated stream anyway. So let's see how far we can pull off in this one. You can never go wrong with ninja games. And give me my full screen, dang it. I don't know why it doesn't default that. Yeah, this one's an interesting one. Nice. Yeah, this one's pretty fun. This is one if I remember. Alright, let's see. It's going back up to bad, to primary. Is it recovering? I paused it, so we'll see if we're getting anywhere. I'm not getting the whole feed yet. It says my stream status is bad, so that's why I'm still kind of waking up to see if this thing's going to survive or not. You know, what really is good enough stream power here for you? And survey says, hello. It says it's not feeding. You know, I don't know if it's because it's a PS4 Slim or what, but damn. I wonder if a Pro works out better than this for stream purposes, because I know it sure as hell ain't my internet connection. My down and up speeds are about as best you're going to get for levels. Nope, not seeing it. It's not coming back up neither. Oh, hell. Well, I'll see if anything comes up on... Well, hell, I need to rewind that. I'm already jumping in. I see it's at least grabbing the user number up there, so that's got to be worth something. We'll see if it's coming in. Okay. I'm just going to play it a little bit, and if the stream can survive, we'll see. You guys let me know if you can see anything yet. And survey says. Well, the dog ain't helping with this guy, is he? Gotta slash him. Whoops. I was trying to kneel in time, it didn't work out. Go get him, Poochie. There we go. Good stuff. Let's see. The streaming status is back up to good, so I'm assuming you guys can see something now. So, thank you for surviving the technical difficulties on all the crew members that stuck around. Let's see here. Nice. I can't throw straight up. Can I not hit this guy? Deal here. There we go. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this one. It's not a bad game, it just has a specific feel to it you gotta have down cold. Alright. That dog's pretty upset. Oof, right in the face. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell if you really have a life meter in this game or not, because it seems like there's certain things that you can hit, and there's certain things that you hit, and then you're done in one hit. It's weird. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Walked into that one. And you gotta walk back a little bit faster. Jump first. All these struggling people. No, not too bad. I don't know who's surviving on the stream or not, but we're getting there. At least I got a trophy for doing that. There, let me see. That's a good place to pause. Almost looks like the game froze. There we go. Yeah, this is based off an arcade game from what I understand, so the levels are not long at all. And from what I understand, you can use a nice power up here. Pretty much take out a boss if you need. Pretty quick. Yeah, the power up, it's all about saving that for the boss, and you're in good shape in this game. Yeah, Yuzo music is pretty nice. On this, I like the music. Like this song is the best. Can't go wrong with the bonus stage music. Like this guy puts Spider-Man to shame, how fast of a drop he did on a building. I don't know, is it better or worse that I stay in one spot and try to shoot? And who are these guys that are probably more acrobatic than Spider-Man, jumping up the two buildings? I don't know, should I be scattering these out and about? Yeah, I'm still not getting the right result. I just can't throw ninja stars fast enough while I'm falling. That kind of music makes me feel like I didn't do a good job. So I'm assuming that wasn't a very good bonus. Oh no, not on the railway. Come on now. Alright. Boom. Don't make me send my dog after you. My dog that doesn't do much. Get injured. And then turn into a puppy. I think the dog is mainly just for the guys with guns. I think the guys with swords, the dog ain't gonna do much for you. Ooh, right in the face, you got me good. I guess all these people with guns bought Glocks or something, because they seem to jam a hell of a lot. that timing just right, shall we? Done and done. And GTG. If only every problem could be solved with a Ninja Star or Shuriken. I think it's best to probably jump on this guy. There you go. Take that out. You have to take these guys out. Or you just gotta pretty much rescue everybody and get to the level. You don't have to take out all enemies. Go get him, Poochie. There we go. We put the dog to use on that level. Real fancy. That's... Now this is one of the earlier Genesis titles, and I think they did pretty good graphically. I mean, I like the foreground, background stuff, and then... Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have jumped over here with those guys right there, ready to shoot me down. Should have stayed here, and not jumped. I need to send in my secret weapon there. Spikes. Yeah, that slows down one of them. Oh crud. I accidentally hit the power button. I mean the special button that I didn't need to. Come on, man! I didn't time that very well. Just can't jump fast enough for the bullet, can I? Get him, dog! Don't just bark at him! Oh, it's a damn dog. Move it! There we go. I should have just took the matters in my own hands instead of depending on a damn dog. I'm not gonna do nothing with him neither. Oh well. I mean, the dog's an interesting touch. He's no Old Yeller, but I guess he does have some helpfulness to him. I mean, Old Yeller could handle situations by himself. He didn't even need nobody. Done and done. Yeah, that would be it's a shame you can't power up the dog, but the rabies bite would be a good add-on there. And that is a good point. Why the hell is this dog barking its head off when a ninja's trying to be stealthy? See, that's why I love your logic there, TV. It's that classic Jerry Seinfeld narrowed down the obvious that people don't always pick up on. Alright. Let's see if that kills that thing enough. I don't even understand what the hell this enemy is. It's like Clayface or something. Like, gotta get away from him fast enough, and I'm still not hitting him fast enough in the face. Come on. Dang it! It's like right there. See, you can't turn mid-air, that's what the problem is for speed. If you can't turn mid-air, you're not gonna make it. Time. Yeah, one more. Ah, I just missed it. I thought I was gonna get the hit in fast, but there we go. That should do the trick. Yeah, these bosses aren't terrible. They're definitely interesting. Alright, bonus stage. Yeah, I'm with you, Ryu. Where the hell's the dog? The dog should be following right next to me. He's my right-hand man, I thought. Why isn't he with me on this? He could at least be barking while I'm doing this. Yeah, and I guess for the boss stage, the dog is like, you're on your own. I'm not facing that boss. Yeah, this might be the sweet spot so far. Look at that. It's like, just shoot straight from here. I jinxed it, he got by, but it looked potentially like I was doing better than last time at least. I'm shirking. I did better than last time. I got a 1-up for it, so it couldn't have been that bad. Oh, man. Statue of Liberty, that's where all the action's at. Hey, the dog's compensation is being man's best friend. He doesn't need any more rewards. You know that, 40 Warrior. We're gonna need some doggone union on it. Oh. Yeah, like these guys, it don't matter. They just kind of bump into you and they don't kill you. But this guy who throws, I don't know, ginormous frisbee at you, that's what the problem is. I don't know why, but it makes me wonder, the kind of the feel of this game and the graphics kind of remind me of the Michael Jackson Moonwalker game on the Sega Genesis. It makes me wonder if whoever, if they made the same, if they used this as a base for the game, whichever game came before the other, I don't know. Just like the graphic style, and definitely the feel of the controls they're kind of stiff. They're not bad, but they have a stiffness to them that is very similar to Moonwalker. That'd be a hell of a game to stream. Bust out some good old MJ. Oh, I missed the damn jump. Hey, Moonwalker, also, you're throwing things, you're throwing hats, I mean. Moonwalker's not that bad, you know, you're jumping and, you're saving kids in car trunks and dumpsters and caves. It's probably one of the most unique Sega Genesis titles you're gonna get is old Moonwalker. I don't know what you get out of getting that reptile thing, but I don't feel like falling down there. Well, I guess I can rewind. Let's see if I can actually make it from here. Okay, that was terrible. Jump! Nope. Do I land on that edge? Nope. Not making it. Okay, maybe you gotta jump down from once you're up here. That's probably what you gotta do. I'm taking it up. I'm trying to do it like Mario, and that isn't how this game rolls. I bet you I gotta go like this. There we go. Yep. That's how it rolls. It's just, 4 lives. Done and done. Yeah, this game is, much more, pleasant with the rewind feature. Oh, come on. That dog should really save me there, but he was too busy barking. I guess nobody's intimidated by the dog's bark. Yeah, you got a good point. Hey, what's going on, 2-Bit? Glad to see an old classic stopping by like yourself. Yeah, this has got to be our new hangout these Sunday nights. This is the whole bag. I got my whole family stoked and set on it. It's like, hey, I'm hell-bent unless it's the Super Bowl like it was last week. I'm not going to try to compete with that for Sunday night, but all other Sunday nights, we got to keep the streaming alive here on the channel. I've been slowly but surely trying to get some stuff done, but it is just quite the time crunch for me nowadays. Yikes. Now, how the heck are you going to handle this many ninjas at once? And this dog's not doing nothing for me. Come on. And I'm getting shot at. This is just a mess. He's not even stabbing fast. Okay. That almost. Yeah, got it. Barely. Yeah, you tell him, dog. So that's the problem. The dog's only helpful on guys with guns. I'll send them on. I'm pretty sure these ninjas just laughing at me with the dog. There we go. See, the dog joined me up on the Statue of Liberty there, so he should be with me at the boss. Hey, Moonwalker video, there you go. I'll get that copyright strike, which doesn't matter because I don't get channel funding anyway. So I guess now's the time to make those videos when I'm not really getting punished for the hit. How the hell is this lady holding on to these razors this big? Talk about crowding me. Jeez, lady. Like falling. There we go. Can't get too close. Alright, I'm guessing when she jumped up, I should have ran under her. There we go. Yeah, she can't kill me that way. She can just kill me with the razors. Yikes. It's so interesting how there's not like a health bar. You gotta time that just right, landing a star right in this lady's head. Let's just use the super for now. There we go, that'll guarantee me a couple of hits. Yeah, just a couple though. Never enough. Yikes. Never rewinding enough, am I? Yikes. Don't jump forward, you gotta jump straight up. Okay. You're crowding me, lady. You're crowding me. Doing this boss legitimately would not be that fun. Oh, come on. That should have totally hit her, but her head wasn't, like, lifted up yet. Yikes. Thank you. What a pain in the ass boss. Yeah, the rewind is definitely a must for this one, too. At least if you want to casually play it like I am. But I can see for how short and the way this game works, if you got the boss fights memorized in that, this would be kind of a fun one to get down cold. Not bad. I don't own this one for my original Genesis. I actually wasn't really aware of it until much later. I never kept up too much with Ninja games. I mean, I did with Ninja Gaiden on the NES, and then I know there was Shinobi on the Genesis, but I never really got into those. Which is a shame, because those are pretty good games. But I probably thought to myself, all the punishment I took from Ninja Gaiden was enough. I didn't need to jump into that some more. Alright. Survey says... How many stages are in this one? Because this is 4-1. Uh-oh. Well, we're getting into a cave. You know things are going to get serious when you get into cave levels. I jumped into it going back. Come on. There we go. Like this guy you got a sword slash. That guy you got to shoot shuriken at. Make up your mind. Okay, instead of barking, why don't you do something? Exactly. Did nothing. Eh, here's somebody you can do something with. There we go. Alright. I like the bouncing around here. This is getting crowded. At least with the powered up ain't so bad. Come on, dog. Let's get back to normal size here. Ah. Okay, so you're saying 6'2"? Can't wait. I thought the dog got better over time. I was just waiting for the dog to get big. He just sits there? How long does he stay that way? There we go. Thanks. Okay. Well, the powered up shot certainly helps. Done and done. Whew. Maybe this game isn't as short as I thought it was going to be. We'll find out. I can't believe I still got stamina after the last round. Uh-oh. Didn't even see the bullet coming in that one. That's when we really got to use our friend here. Oh, nice. I like this playing blind stuff here. Got it. Can't really see how I'm getting ice. Alright, we got powered up shuriken, we're doing good. Get the hell out of that. I can only imagine what boss to anticipate getting this far. And survey says... Whoa! A wheel! Alright, well, I'm gonna go with the first thing. Throw some ninja power at that, and that puts some dents in the wheel. Doesn't look like it really defeats the wheel, though. Holy hell. Okay, so the wheel's fire can't touch it, but the wheel itself can. Interesting. The hell are you supposed to hurt this thing? The wheel! Oh, crap! Am I supposed to be hitting the glowing center, maybe? It is so irritating that... Yeah, that's where you gotta hit him. You cannot turn mid-air. That is driving me nuts. Hell, even Castlevania, the original, lets you turn mid-air. I think. What's wrong with this? This guy's a ninja. He should have that kind of dexterity to turn mid-air. Damn. Gotta be careful going in hot. I like how it hits his foot. You're dead. That's some hot fire hitting your foot. Oh god, he's got me all cornered here. And you can't hit him when it's burning hot either. It's gotta be like at that perfect time. There. Finally. Hell with that. Vanna's got to go with that one. Yeah. I'm with PV. This is no real ninja. This guy's like the shinobi knockoff. His skills just ain't adding up. But I will say he's got guts for doing this, though. You know, you got to give him a little credit over cosplay level, because at least he's jumping off buildings throwing ninja stars. Okay, got no good flow on that one. A little bit of flow on that one. Come on. And interesting. We're getting there. I don't know, if you get all of them, what do you get, like 10 free lives? I still haven't gotten 50. I'm thinking 50 is all of them. Not the Union Lizard. That's room 1 instead of stage. Uh-oh. This is gonna be a whole lot of bullets. Yep. I'm just gonna take this out with my dog. There we go, I guess that sounds good. Go get him. Come on, dog. Got work to do. Yeah. Get him. I like how the dog's impervious to bullets. Maybe he's just too short, even though it looks like the bullets are still hitting him. Alright. Hey! Hey, the dog actually got this guy. That's impressive. I never saw the dog get anybody other than the guy with the gun. He's a cartwheel specialist, or somersault kings, or whatever the hell they are. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I got into a bouncing frenzy on that one. Can't fall into that pit of hell. There we go. Let's not go into that again. Dog didn't catch him that time. Jeez, man. They take some Sonic spin dash lessons, these guys. Yeah. Get him. Sure, let's try that. The other thing that's annoying that makes it not feel like a real ninja is how this guy does not have, like, get the hell out of here. How this guy doesn't have a double jump. Almost every ninja should have some sort of double jump. Yep. I got hurt because the dog couldn't handle it? There we go. How many rooms are there? Yeah, he's got ninja stars, so he thinks throwing ninja stars immediately makes you a ninja, apparently. Dang! Yeah, now this is just getting to be pretty nuts. These are some hot spots where you're just in peril. Like, how are you supposed to get out of this situation? Okay, just keep going right. That's where I screwed up. Yes, keep going right. Almost to the exit there. I'm trying. Run, run, run. Dog sure as hell ain't gonna do nothing. Dang it. Yeah, that's how I should have timed it. Boom, perfect. Just kind of sneaking on by. Hey, hits this guy gonna take? Way to miss. Okay. These gray guys are troublesome. Because they keep coming back. I'll take it. Final boss? Is this the real deal? Yeah, that's right. Gotta thank for everybody who wants me to jump into this one. What do you do with this guy? This guy looks like a final boss. He's just gonna keep sending dudes at me? Well, you know what? The sitting I'll give you, TV, from looking like the final boss from G&G, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, you know what? He's got more of a golden axe final boss look, like a suit of armor that is headless. Or goes headless, I don't know. Alright. We took out your cronies. How many more cronies do you get to take out? When are we gonna fight this guy? You know, it'd be real handy if my dog was around. You know, my dog would just hand this boss his ass, you know. Aww. Right on the head. I like how this guy can block everything, too. Okay, are we ever able to do anything to you, or you just sit there all day? Okay, am I missing out on something? Because it seems like this guy's just infinitely spawning men. Ah, I gotta shoot the core when it appears? Okay. I got you, Izzy. So you gotta survive this, and then when it shows that core when his head flies up, I gotcha. Okay. How do I get him to show that core, though? Do I just gotta defeat enough guys, or do I do something that triggers it? Because he is all over like a bad rash on me. Dang, I'm getting jumped everywhere. Oh. There it is. I think I got a hit in there somewhere, but you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to say to heck with this noise. I'm going to do this. Let's try that out. Oh, come on. That doesn't hurt his core? It's not even hurt him once? I mean, the core was open when I did the special. Oh, you gotta be faster, huh? Yeah, that's what it looks like. What a rip. Dude, how am I ever gonna get to that core? Look at this. You got guys coming from every frickin' angle at me, and I can't even jump up because there's fire right there to even hit the dumb core. Oh, this is just sadistic setup here. Yeah, how are we doing this? There, I tried hitting the core and it still made a noise of, nope, ain't gonna happen. There, the core's just opening. How about right there? There we go. I did get a hit in him for using it there. Dang. We gotta do that 5 more times? Hell no. How the hell are we gonna do this? Come on. There it is. Dude! Okay. Ah, I did squeak in 2 that time. Okay. We'll get somewhere. Dang. This is punishing. I'd hate to have to do this with, without rewind. Ugh. Damn. And I like how there's just no slowing down on the spawning of these guys. They're coming in hot, man. They're coming in super hot. Ah, come on, man. That's getting pretty annoying that he's not automatically slashing and he keeps throwing these ninja stars when I'm close enough to slash. Because they should be taken out. Damn! And he's going to start opening his core now when I'm nowhere near him. Jeez! Alright, cute. I don't think there's any way I can do this to get out of the predicament that practically put me in. Ugh. Okay, we squeaked out a couple hits. I don't even know how we did that. This yo-yo's gotta go. One more. Come on, guys. You know it's bad when my thumb is actually sore from this specific pad. That's good. That's just... Stand still, these damn things. You know, these guys getting 3 hits a piece is just too brutal. Now, if everybody was like 1 hit, or hell, even just 2 at least, it wouldn't have been so bad. Get away from me! Yeah, they got their moves down cold. Wait, that is fire. That's now nailing you. Is there even a spot to jump right here with the fire? No, it's just to slash him, watch out for the fire, but somehow still not turn and be able to take him out. Dang. Yeah, to hell with that. I don't see me ever legitimately beating that boss without a rewind button. That was hell. No thanks. Jeez. Finally. Damn. Okay, this ending better be worth all that rewinding, you know, guys? Jeez, what a pain in the ass. Let me guess, they glorify the dog at the end, even though he had absolutely nowhere to be seen helping me on that final boss. You know, the dog should have been there at least keeping one or two of those ninjas busy so he could actually focus on that core of that boss. But no, not at all. Yeah, you know, this game's got, I think, a difficulty flaw, and I think that's just probably because it's based off an arcade game for making money. And that's probably why that end boss is just damn ridiculous, because I don't even know if I would have... Well, maybe there's a different strategy I don't know about. That's a problem. Figuring out the strategies on your own is just a little bit too much sometimes for these games, but I always also hate looking online and seeing how a speedrunner does it or something, because then, you know, half the fun is kind of figuring it out, but when it comes to certain games, it's like, just tell me how the hell to do it, so I can check it off my list. We got this one done. But at least we can say, this one's checked off the docket, guys. We got Gunstar Heroes knocked out, we got Shadow Dancer knocked out, so I really don't know what's going to be next week's stuff yet. Like I said, I was chewing on, maybe I'll post a list. If you guys aren't aware, please try to participate on the community tab on the channel. I'm trying to really focus on using that as a way to communicate and pick games for future streams. So if you get a chance, I'm going to try to make it a habit of probably every Monday I'll post a voting poll, and then I'll put a list of probably 5 games. And then you guys just pick what you want. Like I said, this poll ran for 2 weeks, and it won with Gunstar Heroes, and I just did this because I surprisingly beat Gunstar Heroes fast enough. And, yeah, that's going to be the goal moving forward for the channel. It's pretty much get some input, get some community flowing, and just BS and play some games and hopefully beat them. I can say we got good odds of beating them as long as I got a rewind button, but you know what? Who knows what the future holds for that. And now I'm noticing barely I can read to be continued. So does that mean I got the crappy ending? Because I don't know how I would have done anything worse, but I do know that there's a harder mode of this game that you can turn off the ninja stars, and doing that. But you know what, to tell you the truth, I think if I would have turned the ninja stars off, that might have been helpful in certain situations, because it was annoying you throwing stars over using the sword. But either way, I digress. I'll try to keep you guys up to date. I don't know what you guys usually look at for community-wise, but I'm trying to do the most I can on the community tab for YouTube. I sometimes throw stuff on Twitter or Instagram, but just stick with the YouTube community channel. That's a lot easier. So if you guys do have any ideas, don't hesitate when I do post this. In the comments, suggest other games that I may have. I know you guys don't know what I have, but if it's fairly common, or obviously if it's on this Genesis compilation disc, then I do have access to the game, and there's still plenty of games on this disc that I haven't beaten yet, so. But, I appreciate you guys coming out. It was fun catching up with you. Hopefully we can do this again next week. Like I said, consistently, we're going to be doing Sunday nights around 6:30 p.m. CST for all you guys. And other than that, I'm going to probably go ice my thumb after this boss, even on this type of deal. But other than that, it's been a blast, guys. I appreciate the BSing, and I'll keep up with you guys next week. Till then, we'll see what comes up for the list. I'll chew on it tonight and see what I post for tomorrow. But other than that, you guys take it easy. Have a good one.